very good, impactful rounds, especially Skrunk recovering his KD. But for Betera, you know, they were kind of nowhere with the two of their players. Changed on Dust 2. That looked a lot better. It's a question of who frags well across the board and who doesn't have to rely on a superstar. I've been a massive enjoyer of Soulfly, Paz back in the day. I think actually, to be fair, Sensei and Banjo's in-game Skrunk's in-game leading, but the sort of duo between them in the all rosters they've been on back in the day, back in the sort of tier 3 space when they were playing ESE Advanced and they were trying to make their way back up to these leagues. They've managed it immediately last year with this roster, and I do think this team has got some legs to it, mainly because of the fact that they're already ranked top 50 HLTV. They're playing all the VRS ranked events. They pulled out of CCT earlier because that is probably going to be VRS unranked season 16. So they had to play this game instead, otherwise it would have clashed, as this is a VRS ranked event. And it's keeping them pretty relevant, I think. Like, they're going to, at the sort of ranking they are right now, they're going to get invites. They're going to continue to raise their ranking. They're going to get some of the money reward for playing these events. And I do think this team has legs. It's just a question of where you go once you top out again, because we saw them top out in the old Sangal with Skrunk and Soulfly, right? They had a limit.
Yeah, I do agree. I think, unfortunately, that old Sangal, I mean, it was quite an early days for a lot of those players as well, like especially QB, especially for Soulfly. I don't think we've really seen much of them elsewhere. So, I mean, and that's always a conversation we have with teams all the time of just being like, you get to a certain point, are you going to actually be able to get any higher? And I think realistically, it is okay to hit like an RMR level and not be able